I was in New York over the weekend.
I seen that.
Going crazy out there.
Yeah, man, you got to chill out.
All kinds of different.
He was out there with my guy. What's his name? Bobby Schmurder.
Bobby Schmurder.
I just was talking about.
Didn't ask him about you and his
you should have.
zesty controversy.
No, you should have asked.
I didn't want to make it about you.
No, man, we just had a conference call for like an hour.
When? Before I was there or after?
Before, like 2 weeks, like 2-3 weeks ago.
What were you guys talking about?
Business.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do together?
I'm trying to work something out, do something with him.
I hate you put the zesty allegations on him.
No, we
He's a
talked
good
about
man. He doesn't deserve that.
about it, and what did he do? He agreed and laughed.
He does move around kind of crazy. Like he's just like, he takes like huge steps. He's like laughing his ass off at 1 second. He's just such a huge personality.
Well, he understood why I said what I said.
Okay.
Because remember, he said, I learned how to dance like this in prison. And I'm like, whoa. Your type of dance is, I understand your culture, that's for women. You ain't supposed to learn how to dance like that in prison. When I said, he started laughing.
I mean, you don't think of people doing a lot of sensual dancing.
In prison.
In prison, yeah, it's kind of.
But knowing his crazy ass, see how you saying he was walking? Bobby Schmurder was probably really running around the yard just burnt out.
Right, he doesn't give a shit.
We got to remember, think about his first viral moment. You remember it?
The hat being thrown up in the air.
No, well, the one I remember is when he went to meet the label. He jumped up on the goddamn conference table and went crazy.
That's what you got to do. You got to dance for these crackers if you want to get signed.
And that,
what's going on, guys?
just so y'all know, R&B brought him his gift.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm strapped up. You better watch out. You better watch out. I'm going to use this on you. Pause. Okay.
He just ran all the street niggas out the room.
They fled.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So,
I'm going to bring this to my next music video.
Yeah, but no, I seen you we like 3 weeks ago. And you know what? I got to get back on that because I got to put together something for him, what we're going to do for him.
Okay.
But we on good terms.
I mean, some people were saying, and he made it sound like it was kind of normal for him to be out in this environment, but some people were definitely saying that this was the first time that he had been out and about in Brooklyn on the street in quite a while. So
that's good.
It's very rare content right there, I think.
He shouldn't be.
Well, I mean, I feel like from his perspective, it's probably not what he wants to be doing every day, but he was moving around very appropriately. Definitely.
I mean, he got a team out there. He's respected out there. So, yeah. But I seen you. So what was you doing? A video or song?
So while I was out there, I did a nice lengthy Mano interview, which did ask him about you. Kind of laughed it off. Didn't choose to be.
He know I got him. He admits it.
Got him.
I got him. I kind of like. He admitted it to Vlad. He like, yo, dude's good. He got me out of my character to a point where he was in control of the conversation. And looking back at it, he like, dude was like really, really had me out of my skin.
Okay.
So,
we didn't get too deep into it. But, okay, I did Mano interview. Then we went to the Patterson Projects in the Bronx with King Pill and Shay Davis, Bompton G, etc. Shot the remix to King Pill's Slide First song out there with what appeared to be, maybe like 100 Bloods. So that was fun. I've never seen anybody film anything in those projects, so it was kind of rare.
They called me a couple weeks ago.
Yeah?
But I didn't have no convo for him.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I didn't appreciate what he said about Blueface.
What did he say about?
He said some weird shit on Cam Capone.
Something that he didn't like about Blueface.
Yeah, he said something, he ran into him in jail and, made some comments about his appearance that I felt was disrespectful, especially to me. That's my client, that's my little nephew. It's like my little brother.
But you were pushing the G-Uno thing before.
That's my point. See, this is what I mean about these dudes don't understand politics. It's like, you can't do certain things. It's like, you could have interviewed and just said I ran into Blueface. It ain't like you ran into him and then you did something to him and ran him, but oh man, he jumped off the bed, he had bad skin, he had this, he had that. It's like, I didn't get it, I didn't understand it, especially when a whole lot of politicking on here was going on. I was kind of like, I defended him, but to each his own. So I'm gonna let him do his thing and shit. You know how they go. When you burn a bridge, the bridge is burned.
Really? Damn. So he's out of the Wack 100.
I mean, it's just, I
friendship
can't.
circle.
At the end of the day, I gotta holler at my client and see how you feel about that.
Okay.
Because you know I did that out of love and respect. Where you from, and Lil John, him and Lil John neighborhood's been getting into it for decades, but we still did that. So my thing is that some people, I don't think people understand this world ain't ran on right or wrong. It's ran on politics. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if somebody's tied to you, and I know they tied to you, right? I know I got to deal with that a certain way. It ain't even about them. It's like, you're going to be like, yo, Wack, you know that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? You know Wack, you know he fucking works at No Jumper, right? So I get you checking the situation, but out of respect to me, him, you should have dealt with it or maybe not dealt with it. You know what I mean?
It was kind of crazy to be in the projects in the Bronx with Bompton Juno, which I never expected to be a thing.
Yeah.
He's fresh off the plane. He literally like flies to us and then boom, we're in the Bronx. He's never been in New York. I don't know how many places he's been outside of LA, but not someone I ever knew that I was going to be doing such things with, but it was pretty exciting to see the world from his
I
eyes.
was wilding. My
Hit a J3 came out.
Did he? Oh,
Yeah.
so that's
So
a good look.